So the first problem 3 plus 7 plus 14 plus 24 and so on. The sum of n terms. Here first order differences are 4, 7, 10 and so on. These are in arithmetic progression. When first order differences are in arithmetic progression, the nth term will be a quadratic. You can take Tn equal to an square
N square plus
plus
Bn plus C.
Bn plus C and calculate ABC using n equal to 1, 2, 3. After that you calculate sum of n terms. Then you'll get this answer. Now the second problem 1 plus 4 plus 13 plus 40 and so on. If you observe here, one method is if you differences, if I consider 4 minus 1, 3, 13 minus 4, 9, 10 minus 13, 27 and so on. So the first order differences are in geometric progression with a common ratio r equal to 3. Then the nth term you can take directly as Tn equal to a into r to the power of n minus 1 plus b and substitute n equal to 1 and 2 and solve for a and b. Then you'll get a equal to 3 by 2 and b equal to minus 1 by 2. Or if you are unable to remember the formula, then you can go for the derivation method. So write this yes as it is and the same sum by shifting one position 1 plus 4 plus 13 and so on. Subtract, left side is 0, right side 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 27 plus 81 and so on to n minus 1 terms minus Tn. Take Tn to the left side. Then 1 plus in bracket there are n minus 1 terms which are in GP with common ratio 3. If I include the first term also, still they are in GP only, then the number of terms will become n. So 1 into 3 to the power of n minus 1 upon 2, that is sum of n terms of geometric progression. That is 3 to the power of n minus 1 by 2. This is the nth term. Now in case if you are getting a doubt, substitute n equal to 1 and verify. Substitute n equal to 2 and verify the second term. Now to find sum of n terms, Sn equal to sigma of Tn. 1 by 2 is a constant, you take outside and apply the sigma. That is sigma of 3 power n minus sigma of 1. That is 1 by 2 into. The meaning of sigma of 3 power n is 3 plus 3 square plus 3 cube and so on 3 power n. And sigma of 1 is n. Now if you simplify, you will get this, which is same as 3 to the power of n plus 1 minus 2n minus 3 upon 4.
So won't
Next,
it be
next
4n?
problem 3 plus 18 plus 57 plus 132 and so on. Here also if you observe the first order differences and second order differences, the second order differences you will find that they are in arithmetic progression. Then use the nth term formula and then calculate the sum of n terms.
Sir,
So here the natural numbers are arranged in the form of a triangle. So first row contain only one term, second row contain two terms, third row contain three terms and so on. So we need to calculate sum of terms in the nth row. So if you observe the number, nth row contains the n terms and all the n terms are in arithmetic progression with a common difference 1. So you can calculate sum of numbers in the nth row if you are able to calculate the first term in the nth row. Now you collect all the first terms of each row and let us denote that as S equal to sum of first terms of n rows. That means those are 1, 2, 4, 7, 11 and so on. So the first order differences are in arithmetic progression. Either you can go for derivation method or you can use the formula because the first order differences are in AP. So the nth term will be of the form an square plus bn plus c. So you can calculate ABC by substituting n equal to 1, 2, 3 and solve for ABC. Then you can find that first term of the nth row is n square minus n plus 2 upon 2. Now sum of numbers in the nth row. So n by 2 into 2 into first term plus number of terms minus 1 into common difference. Simplify. So n into n square plus 1 by 2. Now one more part in this. But another part you have to calculate. Find the sum of the numbers in all the n rows. Now sum of the numbers in all the n rows. That means now this you consider as nth term. Now sum of all the numbers. So sum of all numbers equal to sigma of n into n square plus 1 by 2. Now apply sigma to each of the term and simplify this. So to find the sum of n terms of this series, 135 plus 357 plus 57 and so on. So first factors are in AP, the nth term will be 2n minus 1. Second factors are also in AP, nth term will be 2n plus 1. Third factors are also in AP, the nth term is 2n plus 3. Now the nth term of the series is 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3. Now you can apply sum of n terms, that is sigma of Tn, and simplify, then you'll get this. Now instead of doing this method, you can have one more method, is we can express the nth term as difference of two consecutive terms. So how to express difference of two consecutive terms is, when the factors are in arithmetic progression, you multiply with one more factor by using the difference of next factor and the previous factor of this. So the next factor for this you can guess as 2n plus 5, and the previous factor for this 2n minus 3. You take the difference of that, it will be a constant which is 8. So divide with 8. That means this entire expression is same as the original nth term. Now multiply. So the 1 by 8 into 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3, 2n plus 5 minus 2n minus 3, 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3. Now it is like difference of two terms. Now substitute n equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on, and check are there any terms gets cancelled or not. Without simplifying, just go on write the terms. When n equal to 1, T1, 1 by 8. When n equal to 1, this will be 1, 3, 5, 7 minus, this will be when n equal to 1, minus 1, 1, 3, 5. Next, for n equal to 2. So 1 by 8 is common. For n equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 minus n equal to 2, 4 minus 3, 1, 3, 5, 7. Now if I observe the two terms itself, here these two terms gets cancelled, that is this and this gets cancelled. Now this is n equal to 1, this is n equal to 2. Next let us write one more term, n equal to 3. When I write n equal to 3, this will be 5, 7, 9, 11 minus n equal to 3, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now if I observe again, these two are getting cancelled, plus and so on. Now the last term, that is nth term, will be this. So 1 by 8 is common already. 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3, 2n plus 5 minus 2n minus 3, 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3. Now when I simplify entirely, here also one term will get cancelled. Which term will be getting cancelled and which term will be left out?
Second term will get cancelled and the first term will be left.
So this term will be cancelled and this will be left out. That means sum of n terms Sn will be equal to this entire part. So 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3, 2n plus 5. What is the remaining here? Minus of minus plus. So plus 15. This is also sum of n terms. But the form is different. The answer which you got is different from this. But when you simplify and verify, both the answers will become same only.
Sir, we have divided by 8 also, no?
Correct. Because 1 upon 8. 1 upon 8 into this. Good. So who are interested, you expand and simplify and check whether will you get the same expression or not, whatever you have calculated before.
Sure.
So in this problem, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 and so on to n terms. One general method is calculating the nth term and calculating the sum of n terms, which will get as n into n plus 1 n plus 2 by 3. So the another method is the Vn method, that is expressing the nth term as a difference of two consecutive terms, that is Tn equal to n into n plus 1. This I should write as multiply with one more factor using the difference of next factor and before this factor. So the next factor is n plus 2, the next factor, and before this factor is n minus 1. So take the difference. So the next factor and before this factor, that is previous factor, I am taking that difference. So n gets cancelled, the constant will be 3. So divide with 3. So 1 by 3 n into n plus 1 n plus 2 minus n into, that is n minus 1 n plus 1. Now you have expressed the nth term as difference of two consecutive terms. Now substitute n equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on and add all. That is Sn. Sn equal to 1 by 3 into, when n equal to 1, so 1 into 2 into 3 minus this will be 0, plus when n equal to 2, 2 into 3 into 4 minus 1 into 2 into 3. Now if I observe these two, 1, 2, 3 gets cancelled. Now we have written n equal to 1 and n equal to 2. Now let us write n equal to 3 also. When n equal to 3, 3 into 4 into 5 minus 2 into 3 into 4. Now 2, 3, 4 also gets cancelled. So if I go on write all the terms till n terms, so n into n plus 1 n plus 2 minus n minus 1 n plus 1. Now when I consider all the terms, in these two terms also one term will get cancelled and only one term will be left out. The second one will get cancelled and this is left out, and here also left out 0. So the answer is again 1 by 3 into n plus 1 n plus 2. Now there is a chance that you may feel that normal method is easy rather than the Vn method. But suppose if the problem is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 plus 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 plus 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 plus and so on to n terms. So if I want to calculate this sum using the normal method by taking the nth term and calculating sum of n terms, it is difficult because you don't know the formulas, but whereas it becomes easy using the Vn method.
Sir, can you repeat, means can you explain again the Vn method?
So expressing the nth term of the given series as difference of two consecutive terms. Now how to write the difference of two consecutive terms is, first you calculate the nth term. Nth term is n into n plus 1. Now that n into n plus 1 you multiply with one factor. That factor how to decide is difference of next factor and the previous factor of this. The next factor for this you have to identify that this is n, this is n plus 1. The next factor will be n plus 2. That is what I am using. And before this factor I should expect that as n minus 1 because these factors are in arithmetic progression when I consider. That means n plus 2 minus of n minus 1. And this will be a constant. That constant you divide. That means this entire expression will be same as n into n plus 1. Now you multiply n into n plus 1 to both and substitute n equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on and simplify.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir,
So further, to find the sum of n terms when the numbers are in rational number form, that is 1 upon 6 into 11, 11 into 16, 6 into 21 and so on. Identify the first factors, calculate the nth term. Second factors, calculate the nth term. Then write the nth term of the given series. The nth term of the given series is 1 upon 5n plus 1 into 5n plus 6. So here you cannot apply sigma directly. Why? Because the term is not in the numerator. So you have to express this as a difference of two consecutive terms. Like Vn method, you have to apply. Now, whatever the factors are there in the denominator, you take those factors and write in the numerator as a difference so that the variable should get cancelled. So always you see that variable should get eliminated when you write in the numerator. Now, once the variable gets eliminated, the constant what you are getting, that you divide. Now separate the terms. So 1 by 5, 1 upon 5n plus 1 minus 5n plus 6. Now you have expressed difference as nth term as difference of two consecutive terms. Now you substitute n equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on and calculate sum of n terms. So Sn equal to 1 by 5 is common. Substitute n equal to 1. So when I substitute n equal to 1 by 6 minus 1 by 11 when n equal to 1. Next, when n equal to 2, 1 by 11 minus 1 by 16. When n equal to 3, 1 by 16 minus 1 by
1 by 21.
21 plus and so on. The last term. 1 upon 5n plus 1 minus 1 upon 5n plus 6. Now check any terms are they getting cancelled. 1 by 11, 1 by 16, 1 by 21 also gets cancelled. In these two, which one will get cancelled?
The first one.
The first one.
Now what is left out is 1 by 5, 1 by 6 minus 1 upon 5n plus 6. Now take LCM and simplify. 5n plus 6 minus 6. So 6 gets cancelled, 5n. So 5n upon 5
30n
into
plus
6 into 5n plus 6. Now 5 also gets cancelled. That means n upon 6 into 5n plus 6. Now let us verify whether this sum is correct or not by substituting n equal to 1 and 2. When I substitute n equal to 1, 1 upon 6 into 11, which is the same as this. Substitute n equal to 2 here and calculate the sum, and that value whatever you will get, it should be same as sum of two terms.
Sir, then 6n would be n upon 5n plus 6.
So if you calculate 6 into Sn, that will be what? N upon 5n plus 6.